What is history? This question was posed by the historian and diplomat Edward Hallett Carr in a series of lectures in 1961. It was later published as one of the most famous historical theories of our time. In his lectures, Carr advises the reader to study the historian before you begin to study the facts, arguing that any account of the past is largely written to the agenda and social context of the one writing it. The facts are like fish on the fishmonger's slab, he said. The historian collects them, takes them home, and cooks and serves them. Since its original publication, What is History has sold over 250,000 copies. It remains a key text in the study of history, and its provoking questions endure, still holding weight over some of the most prevalent issues our society faces when dealing with the problem of facts. Carr was not a historian by traditional standards. He studied classics at university and joined the Foreign Office in 1916. It was his interest in the Russian Revolution, which he witnessed from a distance as a Foreign Office clerk, that stimulated his fascination with history. He was inspired to write a 14-volume history of Soviet Russia, the first part of which was published in 1950. Carr attempted to carefully and meticulously collect all of the facts available, but he found the objective approach to history difficult to achieve. By 1950, he had come to the conclusion that objectivity does not exist. 19th century historians had believed in objective history. They adopted a timeline of events and evidence to show what really happened. Carr rejected this outdated approach as a preposterous fallacy. Facts can be changed or manipulated by those relaying them, something we are acutely aware of today. During Carr's lifetime, Stalin's regime destroyed documents, altered evidence, and distorted history. With this in mind, Carr encouraged any student of history to be discerning. What is historical fact, he asked. This is a crucial question into which we must look a little more closely. Carr begins his interrogation by analysing how the fact is prepared and presented by the historian who studies it. He does so by dividing facts into two categories: facts of the past and facts of the present. A fact of the past, for example, the Battle of Hastings was fought in 1066, is indisputable but basic. A fact of the present is something a historian has chosen to be a fact. By and large, the historian will get the kind of facts he wants, Carr wrote. History means interpretation.